Oh, hello. Welcome to today's Decay. Celebrating births and beginnings and everything important since the dawn of time. It is February 7th. All day. And here are all the dates I really right. On this day in 1741, Henry Fuseli was born, who was a Swiss painter who painted all sorts of nightmarish figures. I mean, quite literally. He is probably most famous for his painting, The Nightmare, of that creature just sitting on a woman's chest, right? Yeah. A bunch of others. Alejandro, speaking of nightmare scenes, Alejandro Jodorowsky was born today, 1929. Filmmaker, artist, comic book maker, sideshow, carnival performer. He did it all, really. I mean, that's everything you want to do from soup to nuts. Yeah. You know what else is nuts? We're doing this today because sometimes I realize I've learned all I can and there's nothing else in life. But not today. Jose Ramon Larraz was born today, also in 1929. And last year I did this, or maybe the year prior, he was not on my radar. I feel like I heard of one or two of these movies, but I really didn't know this guy's work. And Arrow Video put out this collection here. That's slowly creeping closer. That I very much suggest. Whirlpool was really fun. That was kind of a what's the word? Giallo? Giallo. Yeah. Coming of Sin. That was completely nuts. This one here. Need I say any more? Gulp. And Vampires was a absolutely fantastic film that I had never seen, and that's my point. Is there's a lot of things out there. Keep searching, and you'll be very surprised. Things aren't over yet. No, and Hangover Square, the film premiered 1945. This here is the source material, not the photoplay. There is a photoplay of Hangover Square floating around. It's a great movie. It is a 20th Century Fox production. I worked at 20th Century Fox, not in 1945, but all the sound stages and everything are all still there. Come here, you. All the sound stages and everything are still there. And so you can see, these are the standing sets of, where Peter Lorre ran through for, Mr. Moto films, or these are the Century City locations that they used in some of the later 70s Planet of the Apes movies where they did no set dressing whatsoever. And in one of those sound stages was where they filmed Hangover Square, where Laird Krieger, who was the star, who kind of played is it saying here? I mean, it really is from the success of The Lodger, which is the Jack the Ripper story, that also starred Laird Krieger, directed by John Brom. Hangover Square continued that winning equation where it's London fog-shrouded cobblestone streets and swooping camera movements, and they kind of try to out Universal Monster the atmosphere, even though it's gaslight type stuff. And he was apparently going through severe weight loss and weight gain, and was he anorexic or bulimic, one or the other? And they shot the film out of sequence. So when they wound up cutting it together, he'll walk into one room and his clothes are fitting, and walk out of the room and his clothes are hanging off of him. And I think he played opposite George Sanders, if I remember correctly. And I know the two of them got into a fist fight. And I remember when I was working on the lot, I would go upstairs to get a sandwich or something and be it was right in those doors where the two of them are slugging it out. Yeah. If those doors could talk, what would they say? What would the Twilight Zone hinge on? A death ship? That's the worst transition I've ever done. But the Twilight Zone episode, The Death Ship, premiered today in 1963. Paul Naschy's The Fury of the Wolfman, premiered in 1972. It has like that wonderful vampire lady in it. Such terrific character design, particularly strong. And again, the vampires, wonderful vampires in that too. Yeah. And in 1973, Iggy and the Stooges' Raw Power first was unleashed on an unsuspecting audience. And the world was never the same again. That's it. The whole day. February 7th. With all the new additions. Till tomorrow. Goodbye.